What the hell is all this mess? But enough of that. We're here. We're back. And we're going to discuss my deck. And now we're back. And I'm just going to go through the list that I used at the tournament. A couple of the changes that I didn't make in the end. Should have made. And, you know, just sort of go through the, I suppose, the tournament report. You know, talk about a few of my matches and where things went horribly wrong. North Island Champs is completely over, and so is really the sort of tournament series for 2023. Unless you're one of the 5 lucky duelists that managed to get a golden ticket to Willy Wonka's Oceanic Championships. In which case you'll be like me as well and just waiting for those casual as tournaments to all start playing. Grinding local tournaments with cool new cards. Anyway, let's get into the list and what I choose to run. And sort of a few of the choices, why I made them, and maybe they weren't the best choices at all. Let's check it out. So here it is, the list that I chose to use for the North Island Championship. I was on Branded Despia. It's a deck I've been playing for the last couple of months. Pretty familiar with it, how it fits into the meta as it were, and like a lot of its matchups and everything. And why did I pick this particular list? I literally got to about 11 o'clock at night before the tournament, and I flipped a coin between this and a very similar build actually, running super polymerization. But guess what? I chose poorly. But so anyway, we start off. We've got Dark Magician. We've got 1 Bestial Rebellion and 1 Saranair there. That's pretty much all you need until you get to your side deck. 1 Albion, the Shrouded Dragon, a Gimmick Puppet Nightmare. Look, I know people are really on the fence about this, but it's New Zealand meta, and I wanted cheap wins. And yes, this got me cheap wins. Well done. 3 Alabra, Jester of Despia. 3 Elbaz, yeah, 3 is fine. I like seeing it, especially with the new stuff, so good. 1 Spriggan's Kick, because it's literally a 4th Alabra there. 1 Guiding Quem, because it's really cool to get off Branded Opening. So we've got 2 Cartesia the Virtuous there, because we've got 2 Goiganol in the extra deck there. We've got 1 Tri-Brigade Mercury, because negating stuff after searching it off Lost is funny. 3 Ash, yes, again, this New Zealand meta, you don't know what you're coming up against, the most generic hand trap you could possibly use. So yeah, chose 3 Ash. Great. 1 Despian Tragedy. Look, I'd just bin this now. Like, there is no reason to play this. I'd play second Quem over Tragedy now. Tragedy is an absolute tragedy. 3 Fusion Deployments. These to get out your Cartesias or your Albazes. It's great without being able to have to commit your normal summon. I was on double tactics and double tasking as well. I really feel like it should have been either like that in the end, maybe just 1 tasking, or even just like triple talents would have been like really good, because there were hand traps everywhere. I was getting hand trapped nearly every game. Speaking of hand trapped every game, here comes Branded Fusion. Funnily enough, the games where I did get ashed on Branded Fusion were the matches I won, so take that. Foolish Burial, good card. You could use it with Tragedy, but I don't know. I don't think you even need this anymore. We've got 1 Call by the Grave, because, yep, just take off hand traps and anything in the graveyard. Triple Opening, do not run any less. 1 Branded in Red. Could have run a second one, maybe even a Branded in White, that would have been cool. Branded Lost as well. I sided this out a lot, really. Like, especially when going second, like, you need as many cards as possible to break boards, and, like, yeah, yucky. Unless you're keeping Rebellion and, like, going second, I think you can side this out. 3 Impermanence, because I thought a lot of people would be on tactics there, so I was just like, nah, stuff it. I want something that's going to be good going first and going second to draw as my 6th card. So yeah, no fair on Ash Blossom, and this was the backup plan. Fusion Reproduction, this card was bloody hilarious every time it went off. This is also like, you pretty much search this off thrust and just set it, and then you just do your turn again in your opponent's draw phase, and you're like, yo, see ya. We've also got 1 Branded Retribution as well, standard stuff, just helps you recycle everything there. Extra deck, 2 Albion, 1 Lindworm, 1 Bastard Dragon, sorry, reading... Ooh, cancel Kiz. Nah, reading the name up there on Edo Pro, no, that should be Titaniclad. 1 Sprint, we've got 1 Quiritis, 2 Wagonol, I thought 2 was really good, and yeah, having 2 throughout the day was great. 1 Lubellion, no care if this really gets hit anymore. Drax Tapelia, 2 Murrajade, great card. 1 Albion because I'm doing Puppet Lock without the trap that you used. 1 Dragoon because, like, yeah, Dragoon is like an absolute master every time I got him out. And 1 Guardian Chimera because we like to blow up stuff in your opponent's end phase. It's great. Onto the extra deck. Got Druisworm, 2 Magnamoots, standard stuff. 1 Jinzo, back row decks. Kurikara, yeah, there was going to be a lot of, as I surmised, there was going to be a lot of Kashtira. Funnily enough though, only 1 Kashtira made top 8, so there you go. We've got a single Lightning Storm, double Lightning Storm, it is that too, so we're going to play the max of that one there. Plus 2 evenly matched. I chose these as my board breakers. Really, Lightning Storm should have been a 3rd evenly matched, I reckoned, so 3 evenly matched, 1 Lightning Storm there. Harpies, again, back row removal, and again, this is all searchable off thrust as well. Dark Ruler, board breaking, searchable off thrust. Herald of the Abyss, yes, we're a weird little country, and even with the hits to Pearly, you know, the cat, you know, like, got hit by the bandit car, and yes, I was still playing 1 Herald of the Abyss, never came against Pearly, never started it in. When am I glad it's there? And 1 EEV. We saw how strong this was in the German Nationals because I'm late recording this, because what is time? Time is an illusion, it's a constant, it's... But... yeah, 1 Eradicate Epidemic Virus, because again, that was for like trap decks and spell heavy decks and stuff going first. You thrust me, and yeah, I EEV you. Do it. Dare ya. Looking back on what I would have done, yeah, I would have trimmed it down to like the 40 it was there. No, I did not mind maining Puppet. I thought it was great. Great card. Would have hit it down to this 40 here. This was funny, but if you really want to make it, you know, serious, like you'd cut 2 in perms and a reproduction input to crossout designator, not crossout designator, what is that? New crossout card, magic! Woo! Or, yeah, so I probably would have cut either two impermanents and fusion reproduction for 3 of that crossout card, or, which I do have, but coin flips. And there we go. And there, or you could cut 2 of these out and put Nadir's Servant, which also would have been good as well. I like Nadir's Servant. It's a good card because it's not so dependent on your opponent drawing good to stop you. It's like essentially just another combo piece, which is good if they stop you, and good once you play your turn out and just go, you'll set myself up to play next turn there. And yeah, that's pretty much all I would have changed for this deck. This has been great. But yeah, going into my matchups now, so we played 7 rounds, so round 1 versed against Manadium, 2-0'd them. Still, the deck looks really cool with the right pilot, but like, I don't know, but I managed to crack like a full board of synchros with just like engine cards, and I was just like, this is really, really cool. Go Branded! Round 2 was against William Giles, and William Giles was playing a Sprite list. Yeah, got him real good with the old fusion deployment. Never saw it coming. So yeah, smashed him. So on to round 3 now. Suddenly 2-0. Round 3, that was, my opponent was... yeah, big man himself from Hamilton, Ruka. He was playing Kashtira. Got a bit heated indeed, but he's alright in the end, eh? So yeah, he was on Kashtira, he smashed me game 2, and then game 3, pressure's on, but yeah, managed to take it out. So we're currently 3-0. 3-0, round 4, so we're getting up here in the rounds and everything. So round 4, I was on table 1 against my old teammate, Francis Vega, back in the old Wellington Damn Girl days. No way. But you never even heard of that. Don't act like it. Against Francis, that was actually a branded mirror match. Was that a mirror match? I feel like it was a mirror match. Sorry, my brain was just smoking for a bit there. Yeah, I feel like that was a mirror match. I remember game 3 going first, and game 1 I just puppet locked. Game 2, game 3, puppet lock, and he was just like, couldn't do anything. Great, we're 4-0. We're 4-0. This is looking good. This is looking like Kez's tournament, eh? And then we get to round 5, and then that's when the old devil starts to fart in my face. We've got Corey Lewis on table 2. Oh yeah, we're up there. Yeah, I got smoked. what can I say? I got absolutely smashed here. I don't think it was through like anything, like any sort of misplays or anything. It was just like my deck was just drawing ass. Alright, cool. We're 4-1. We've still got this. We've still got this. There's hope. We're good. We're good. So here, yeah, we'll drop down table 5. We're against Connor Bryson. Game 1 was a bit drawn out, but Connor takes it. Oh yeah, alright, cool. Go to game 2 though. Feeling good about going first game 2. I believe my opening hand was what was it? It was like Thrust, Tactics, Called by the Grave, something, 2 cards that don't let me play. And so game 1 he hit me with the old what is it, the old Dimension Shifter, and I was just like, cool, shotgun that Dimension Shifter please, just do it, and my hand is fucking gas. Let's go. No such luck, afraid, no such luck. He just sat there and did nothing, and I was like, oh, that's what my hand was. My hand was Tragedy. Yeah, tragic hand, Tragedy I drew, because I just set Tragedy in past, and like Cash Terror just like killed through that. Okay, alright, we start off good. 4-4, we're now 4-2. One more round though, one more round. We get one more round, we still make that top 16, we still get prizing, we still get playmats, we still get good stuff. Surely! This was definitely a mirror match. So I was against Ross Hitchens from Hamilton, and yeah, game 1, I don't know how I pulled it out, but I won. That was great. Just outplayed him, I suppose, really. Game 2, yeah, just got smoked. Going first game 3, it's really back and forth until we notice that we've got 20 seconds on the clock, and he makes Dragoon and burns me for time. Yeah. I believe I was even up on life as well at that point. I think I'd done a bit of chip damage or something, but yeah, 20 seconds on the clock, Dragoon just doing a full, like, I think he did like 2,500 or 3,000 or something. He picked off something big, and I was just like, whatever. But anyway, that was my experience for this tournament. We're going to be having a bit more content coming out to you very soon, especially with the release of the new Battles of Legends set, which is coming out soon, because that's got some really sweet cards for Cyber Dragon. I'm going to be going back to my first love. But anyway, thanks for sticking around with me and listening to my story about the North Island National Championship. What do you mean it wasn't a national championship? What the hell is North Island State Championship?